Hello, everyone. I know it's been a while since I did a video, but I figured I'd do it. I do one. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me about this for quite some time, but for today's video, I'm going to give you guys some of my favorite music artists of all time, especially that I love listening to growing up. Unfortunately, some of these music artists have passed away, but I still hold them near and dear to my heart. And I'm going to start off with the one with which lead singer passed away a few days ago, and that's Three Doors Down. May his soul rest in peace, Brad Arnold. I'm a huge Three Doors Down fan. One of my favorite songs for them is Kryptonite, which obviously is Superman related because Kryptonite is most famous an iconic weakness. But the song I think is dope as hell. Another one that I love is Citizen Soldier, which I think is very patriotic, very awesome song. Love it. Another song I like listening to is probably one of the most famous iconic songs, Here Without You. That's a badass song right there. Now this next music artist or band I should say gets a lot of hate from people. I know some of my fellow subscribers and fellow friends that I meet on YouTube don't like the band. I think the majority of the hatred that they get is stupid because they probably never listen to it. They just think, oh, they suck. They're gay. First of all, calling anything gay for no reason is stupid. It's not fun. It's stupid. And that's Nickelback. I've always been a fan of Nickelback since I was a kid, since I was a teenager. As a matter of fact, I didn't even know until like years later that the song Hero was a duet they did or a collaboration that they did with Josie Scott. And that was, of course, the song Hero was for Sam Raimi's original Spider-Man film back in May of 2002. That song's still freaking legendary to this day. I don't care what anybody fucking says. I love that damn song. If people want to hate on that song, they can kiss my ass for all I care. I fucking love that song. But I think a large majority of the people that hate Nickelback are trollers pieces of garbage that have probably never listened to their song or probably don't even want to because they're ignorant, arrogant pieces of garbage. But I love Nickelback. I think they're a great band. Next up on the list is Skillet. I love Skillet. One of my favorite songs from them is Feel Invincible, which is a really, really good song. Evanescence is another one. One of my favorite songs is Bring Me to Life, which is probably their most famous and iconic song. I think they did that song originally for the 2003 Daredevil movie with Ben Affleck and Jennifer Gardner, Colin Farrell, and the late and great Mark Clark Duncan. May his soul rest in peace, but I could be wrong about that. The next band I like listening to is Sabaton. I owe a lot to my one of my best friends, Colin Critchlow. He got me into it a few months ago, and I still love and I love their songs. I think it's so awesome, so badass. Their lead singer has a great voice, in my opinion. Just really, really like it. One of my favorite songs from them is regards to the Red Baron. I'm not kidding. They made a song about the Red Baron called Red Baron. It's a really damn good song. The next music artist I'm about to talk about also passed away not too long ago. Actually, passed away about a decade or so ago, and that's Donna Summer. One of my favorite songs from her is On the Radio. She works hard for several of my favorite songs of her on the radio. She works hard for the money, heaven knows. Hot stuff. I mean, she had incredible songs. She had a great voice. She was incredible. Another one, she passed away too, and that's Whitney Houston. She had an incredible voice too. How Will I Know is one of my favorite songs from her. You're My Baby Tonight. I'm Your Baby Tonight. I love that song. It's a really damn good song. Now, a group that I'm sure some of you guys are familiar with that I love listening to growing up as a kid, and that's unfortunately they're disbanded. One of, if not their most famous former member, is Justin Timberlake, and that's NSYNC. And I think for those of you who grew up during that era of music, one of their most famous and iconic song is "Bye Bye Bye," which was used not too long ago, about a couple of years ago, in the beginning of Deadpool and Wolverine, which I thought was so awesome, so amazing, such a huge tribute to nostalgia to that era of music. I thought that was so fucking cool. The next band that I really like, um, I'm sorry, I just had a another. Hold on one second. Um, another one of them. Creed, I like listening to Creed a little bit. I like Creed. Um, Creed is nice. Um, what's another band I like listening to? Um, I like listening to Rob Thomas from time to time. He's very good. He has a nice, great singing voice. Um, Kelly Clarkson, I'm a huge Kelly Clarkson fan. Um, who else? Who else do I like listening to? Disturbed, I like listening to Disturbed. I think they're a good band. I think they're still together. I think I could be wrong. But yeah. So those are just to name several of my favorite music artists. I hope this doesn't ruffle your feathers. Like honestly, this is some of my favorite music artists of all time. Sorry if there's no hip hop or rap music on them. Even though I know I did a rap video with Nick Shine a couple of years ago, I'm not really the biggest rap fan. If you want me to discuss about that, I'll be more than willing to do so on another video. Peace out.